got it done. That looks good. Now just to temper it.
The master of axe and horseshoe. I, Henry the blacksmith. Got very good at this, surprisingly. It only took 4 horseshoes and 2 axes. And we unlocked another skill for blacksmithing. Keen eye and hardened steel. Weapon you forge will have excellent properties, and will therefore take damage 20% slower. I like that. If you get your gear repaired by a craftsman, you gain a little experience in craftsmanship. The experience you gain will increase along with the repairing price. Ooh. Both of those are actually, they sound really handy. Ah, but I can't take the hardened steel now. Damn. Oh. Oh well.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I'd like you to teach me something.
For a few groschen, it's no problem. What is this about?
He wants a lot of money.
I'll have a look at the wares.
I would like to sell you one, the shitty huntsman sword. Okay, where's the move to offer? Add to basket. You're moving an item to the cart that's equipped to your outfit. Yes. These axes. All 4 of these horseshoes. Where's the basket? There it is. Selling. Wish to
What
haggle.
about the price?
All right, I'm listening.
S and W to change offer, E to accept an offer. I'd like at least 1 groschen more from what I've got. Or I can do the old strategy of asking for way more.
Is this enough?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied.
He wants to meet me there, so I'll meet him at 6.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Huzzah!
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
We've made our first 26 groschen, everybody! It is telling me that I still need to talk to him. Why? Get into the wedding party, gain access to the wedding. Find a way to get in. Okay. Wash all the blacksmith grime off myself. Said this is to be my room. That might have come in handy. Skipped. Blacksmith's gloves. that? This is... Oh. What all do we have here? Oh, this must be all the stuff I got from pre-order. Okay. Okay. Take a information. There we go. I think I'll... Shield of Spring is, I think. I think that's the one. Okay. So, let's take and get an armor set up. Master Huntsman's Hood. The Robin Hood hat. That shirt. Gloves. Master Huntsman setup. Huzzah. Weapons. We have our sword, our shield, crossbow. Wait, can I not have... There we go. Now I can have... There we go. Outfit 1 complete, or technically outfit 3 completed. Then outfit 2. I think outfit 2 is going, or 1 is just going to be my average Joe's outfit. So we'll have the torch. Hood or Becker's hood? Wear the miner's hood. Wear the belt. Wear the short tunic. Wear the leather gloves. Pants, firm boot or vagrant boots? I'll go with the firm boots. Then for this outfit, just a leather glove and apron. Firm boots. Yeah. Each set does need to have a torch. Actually, I think I'll go with the blunt object so I can potentially just knock people unconscious if I get into a fight. Yeah. launder myself. It says there's a potentially quest giver out here.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
There's also a woman who
Lord be
wants
with
to
you.
play.
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to
I'm
play?
a
What game would you
gambler
like
at
to play?
heart. Got 26 groschen.
I choose miners.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah, no, we don't.
Oh.
How about farmers?
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah, no, we don't.
Well, damn. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'll just
Wagoners.
wager
Let's play.
10 groschen.
Let's see what you've got.
I didn't get to pick my dice. What?
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Take 500 for the first round. She has 2 special dice.
Hopefully I'll do it again. There. That turned out all right. It ain't going my way today.
Aha! Busted! Ooh! Oh, so close to being good. Keep just a 5 for now.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
What do you think?
If I was you, I'd take it.
Don't cause any trouble.
Yeah.
Got it?
Courage!
200 points doesn't hurt. Better than busting.
And now we'll see.
But she gambled it all.
It
That's
ain't
what I'm
going my
talking
way
about,
today.
damn it.
Busted!
That's how you have to play.
Okay, okay. Another 500 points? I'll take it right out the gate.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Surely she... Oh my god. Woman, are you mad?
Ave Maria.
My god!
And now I'll fuck it all up.
Oh, you mad woman! How could you? Oh, you're lucky.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
She's cheating!
God be with you, neighbor.
Like that?
That's good too, but you could throw better.
So what's it going to be?
Taking their time again.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Oh, my god.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Oh, you whore.
I
Done.
don't see what you find so complicated. I just pick them up and throw them, then I pick them up and throw them again. That's all there is to it.
300.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Hold on, I need some ones.
Greetings, neighbor.
Yes. I just need one. I need one. Come on. Yes! That's done it.
God grant you
You
health.
were
Keep
suspiciously
that up and you've
lucky.
got it.
I'm going to keep my eye on you. Aren't those dice sad you're just letting them sit there?
This is up.
We could block it with sand and rocks at night. What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Oh, calm down.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. I'm working on a little practical joke myself. We have this little dispute with the Gelievites. You might be interested. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. You having problems with the Gelievites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
No.
Gracious.
Disgusting.
I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here,
Good thing I
I've got a
didn't
plan you
get
can help
any
me out with.
beer.
I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What do you
What
want to
exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Gelievites right away.
Sure thing.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Albram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Geliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Albram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Yeah, simple. All the way up until I get
Painting a bull, eh?
gored by the
That sounds
bull's
like fun.
horns.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right then. Albram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Easy.
Why do you and the Geliov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takoff down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Gelievites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Gelioff.
Can't you reach some kind of agreement?
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Gelievites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Gelievites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
Show me your wares.
Now that I have a little bit of coin, game saved. Beef, mead, dried mint, soap, painted dice. That's 59 groschen! Jesus Christ! Sweet Mary and Joseph! 10 Warlord's badge? What the hell? Silver badge of the Head Start? Use it to get a mod up to a point lead at the start of a game. You can get point lead? What? Do I have anything I can sell you? I've got a bunch of useless food that I don't need. But not Billy. And I only have 36
Why are you
groschen
wasting
right
my
now.
time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Ooh, what are these debuffs that are on? Damaged armor, damaged arms. Well, that sucks. A new quest up here still, apparently.
Greetings.
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arse face?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
Have some ale.
Your health, my friend.
I've got mead.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
Something informative.
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hand soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
Interesting. Suppose it was probably stolen.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
It's a harsh punishment, but he get what he deserved.
Well, all was as it should have been. It was Kuba's fault.
I don't think so. It seems Matthias didn't either. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
But why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Take care, friend.
Really done.
Don't shove.
I'm sorry. Night's falling. I think all there is to do, pick some more puppies. Ooh, marigold. I need to figure out how to dry herbs so that way they don't spoil.
Greetings.
I wonder if all of the recipes are the same from the first game. Sure. Some food. What is our stats? Our hunger stat right now. Nourishment is at 85. We'll eat one more spoonful. That should put us up to full. Right? Yes. Sit. Take off all of this. And save and sleep. Morning comes. It says my armor is still broken. But I'm not wearing armor. I mean, I guess I am wearing these boots. Blacksmith.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some kind of animal?
Well, it does, but I had no choice. Sorry.
Walking around like an animal. Because I'm not wearing pants, is that it? May I have some soup, sir?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right,
Let's see what I can
I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly.
I can do
I'll kick
that.
some sobriety into them. I need something that'll put animals to sleep. Project said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
Okay.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Poppy and thistle, herb Paris. Boil in oil. Wait. May I have some soup? Please. I'm starving.
Are you going to do what we talked about?
I don't think so. God bless.
There's no food for me here.
What is this book symbol? Oh, that's the...
There's a couple more things I'd like.
Ask away.
I was
Thanks.
hoping.
Can I ask you about that?
What is it you...
All right.
Time's waste.
I was hoping you would sell me some more materials, but it's fine. Okay. So we learned Start blacksmithing. Forge itself. There's this here. Let's see if I'm capable of doing this.
All the money my car left. I even had to sell the rings for my mother-in-law.
All done.
Oh, please. The priest gambles with them. What? You bet he does.
So,
His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago.
hey, that's pretty good. I think. Alright.
How did it end up there?
It's broken. It's the pants. Well, switch over to a different pants. We'll swap to sword there. Sword shield.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Says you're a traitor, but you will not trade with me. Probably because it's too early in the morning. Okay. Oh, we have several tasks now. One, get paint. Find the axe from the story. Find out what happened to Butts. Tomcat. Get access to the wedding. Best. Wedding crashers. Side quests. Combat training. Miscellaneous stuff. Mutt. Unit. Where's this quest with the cart? Oh, yeah, this one here. Okay. Well, I suppose we will head down this way. So I gotta go follow the main road and take a left. Alright. Sounds pretty easy. Away we go. New codex entry. Camping. Oh, I got the hiccups.
What's that?
Huh? Hail, fellow. The roads are bad today. Do you want to join us by the fire?
God bless you. Good hunting.
Yeah, thanks.
I know a good trophy when I see one. That young boar. And the deer over there. How many summers has that one seen?
That one? Well, I've been after him for 4 years now, lad. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed you know so much about hunting.
I was blessed with a good teacher. I hunted with my lord in the woods of Sasau.
I don't know him, but you say along the river Sasso? Woods that way must be thick, huh?
Our woods are lush and thick, to be sure, but they're becoming overrun with pests.
What kind? Not foxes. Pain in the bloody neck, they are.
Yeah, something like that. The ginger fox Sigismund and his cumans. They were plundering the countryside, so I had to give a few of them what for. How are things with the deer around here? Back home, they bleat like mad.
That'll be your woods. The nights are chillier your way. The rutting's weaker here. Not to mention, we have grain fields as far as the eye can see. You know how it is, though.
What about the boar here? Do they cause a lot of damage? We can't get them out of our fields in summer.
God, yeah. I'm between a rock and a hard place. The farmers grumble, but the lords insist on their game for the winter hunts. There's no end to it.
How about passing the time with a bit of shooting? What say you?
You might live to regret that offer, lad. Old I may be, but I'm still a good shot. I can shoot a rabbit square in the eye at 30 paces.
All right. Let's see who's better.
What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
I think it's a good day for a longbow.
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first, you need something to shoot from. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see you carrying a bow. Got it?
Yeah. Well, crap. I don't have a bow. Probably just have to come back later on with a bow. Or poppies. Is this where I need to hang a left? Yes, it is. We're actually outside of town. I should switch to my traveling attire. Also, I want to load the crossbow just in case. Oh, I have to load it every time. Damn. Side path. This game is in fact going to be full of a lot of long walking journeys. Which I will endeavor to cut out whenever I can.